righty, welcome to this online radio version of After Hours at TC Restani, a little podcast here. I am on location at the headquarters of Sabs and Fabs Productions, and I'm here with none other than the executive producer and co-owner of the program, the lovely and talented Sabrina. How you doing, Sabs?
Hey, I'm doing awesome. How about yourself?
I'm doing, well, can I use your word? I'm doing sabulous today.
Fabulous.
Now, I'm down here guesting, watching you tape Sabulous, and you're going to be doing some sort of health drink down here today?
Yeah, well, you know, change of seasons. Bikini season is also coming up. So a lot of people ask me how I stay so sabulous. So I'm going to show you how.
Unbelievable. Now, I've seen the concoction over there. I'm looking at the cat out of the bag. That's going to air on the YouTube channel sometime in the near future, but it looks delicious.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Now, speaking of radio broadcast, we are going to be taking the summer off after the barbecue because I understand from the last time on the program, Johnny Fabulous, the other half of Sabs and Fabs, let the cat out of the bag that we're going to be doing some upgrades not only to the set, but to our facility as well.
Well, you can call it getting a new set. I can call it conveniently scheduling the new set around beach season. We all need a break, you know, so.
We all need a break from television, but we're not going to be taking a break because we're going to be doing radio versions of the program.
Exactly.
So that means everybody on the cast will be coming down and doing radio broadcasts.
This is going to be like bigger than Howard Stern.
It's going to be bigger than Howard Stern?
Better than Howard Stern.
You think we're going to have more listeners than Alex Jones?
I definitely think so.
Well, that would be an inside
It's
job if
gonna
that
go
happens.
like intergalactical.
Intergalactical.
Yeah.
Okay, is that a new word?
Yeah, I just made it up.
Unbelievable. She's copywriting intergalactical. Okay, but that's going to be awesome. Now, the reason that all you're doing this because of cost measures, we don't have to pay for any of the crew.
Exactly.
No camera people, no editors, no nothing.
Floor director Dave takes up a huge part of our budget.
Yeah, I saw his line item in this year's budget. It was kind of ridiculous down there, but he is floor director Dave. Now, this is going to be fantastic, and it'll open up opportunities when we can have interviews over the phone. That way we don't have to fly anybody in.
Which is really cool. And a lot of people take the summer off, so it's hard doing scheduling, so we're just going to work around everyone else's schedule.
And we can get people that are on vacation just to pick up their cell phone and talk to us from anywhere on the planet.
Exactly. People will be a little bit happier, maybe a little bit drunker, so we'll get the honest truth on our radio show.
Unbelievable. Now, the barbecue is coming up. Now, in years past, we've also had the barbecue coinciding with the Hall of Fame. This year's a little bit different. You've had a meeting with Johnny Fabulous and Sabs and Fabs Production. Why don't you give the 401 on the Hall of Fame 2013, Sabs?
So what we decided to do is because this year's Hall of Fame is so big, we really thought it deserved its own special day. I mean, and also the barbecue is getting so much notoriety that needs its own day. So we couldn't just cram it all in together. It was going to just cut down on the production value for the audience. So we decided to split it up, and we're going to do the barbecue separate from the Hall of Fame, and we'll do the Hall of Fame in the fall. So TC, remind us, who already has been inducted to the Hall of Fame?
Well, this year, the class of 2013, one of our very first celebrity guests, in fact, it was our very first celebrity guest, was none other than Sherman Helmsley, who played George Jefferson on the wonderful program The Jeffersons in the 70s and the 80s. He was on our very first episode with other Hall of Famer Pat Morita.
Exactly, which is really cool. We're also going to have the Signature Boys.
And the Signature Boys. I'm sure they have Pat Morita and Sherman Helmsley's autograph. I know they have yours and mine on their skin.
Yes, it's really cool. And our third Hall of Fame inductee.
We can't let the cat out of the bag.
We can't tell you, but they are so big that they needed their own day.
It's going to be in the fall. We don't know exactly when in the fall. You just have to stay tuned over the summer. We'll give everybody the 4-on-1 on the Hall of Fame. And being it is our 10th anniversary, we wanted to have all these special days throughout the year. We have the barbecue, we have the Hall of Fame, and then we're going to end the year with the big Christmas party.
Cute little baby New Year as well.
Unbelievable. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait for that. But speaking of something that's fantastic, Sabrina. Sabulous. I got an email from one of our fans. He goes around, he works for like one of those, he doesn't work for like a TMZ, but he has his own version of a TMZ where he goes around videotaping me, you, the Colonel. He's all over the place. And his name is, I think it's Tito. And he goes around, and I got an email from Tito that's saying that there's maybe some sort of something going on in the boardroom about you being the special guest referee. I mean, do you have any insight on this?
I get text messages about you from Tito all the time myself.
Well, that's a different story for a different time. But I'm talking about he made reference to something that the board of directors and a conflict of
There's
interest.
a scandal. There's always a scandal down
but
here.
you and I were out in Las Vegas a couple weeks ago picking out the
Oh my
referee
God!
outfit.
Did you see that?
Did I see
It's
it?
pretty much illegal for television.
I mean, if you recall last year's referee outfit, I mean, this one is a lot shorter
That was hot. This is smoking hot.
and tighter. I was telling the person who picked out the referee outfit that we don't even need to grill. We could just have you stand next to the meat and it'll sizzle it up.
Oh, you're too much. Stop it. You're making me blush. There's always some controversy, though, going on down here.
So from what I heard is that he's going to have some sort of footage and whatnot that he's going to be stalking you. You're going to be going to a board of directors meeting. I heard later this week down in New York City about this. I don't know anything about it, but you can rest assured that you are still going to be at the barbecue 100%, right?
No, the barbecue is one of my favorite events.
You would never miss that.
Never.
And I understand. I heard from our promotional department that you requested even more 8x10s so you can sign them this year.
There's more people that RSVP'd.
I don't know. I'm not in that department. I just
No.
show up and host the thing. That's all I do. But I love the barbecue. It's one of our favorite events of the year. And if you're listening to this, you only have a couple days left. I believe it's May 25th before you have to RSVP because the barbecue is happening on June 1st.
We have to know how much food to have.
Yeah, the Colonel and whatnot. Now, we have the three contenders here. We have Vinny Capelli, who's been very outspoken about you on the program, and Colonel Bull Montana. We have Quincy, and we have the Barbecue Kid. One of those three are going to take on Colonel Bull Montana on the barbecue. If you were a betting man, which you're not, you're a betting Sabulous, who would you pick? Would you be Vinny, Quincy, or the Barbecue Kid as the number one challenger?
Quincy does have quite the following.
You think it's going to be Quincy?
But I got a hunch that it might be Vinny.
You think it's going to be Vinny? He's got the deeper pockets?
If I was a betting man, I'd say Vinny.
You're going to say Vinny?
I'm going to say Vinny. Even though I think that the following, our ratings would certainly go up with Quincy.
And of course, what about the Barbecue Kid? I know you adore him. He's a little kid.
That's true, but doesn't it just sound kind of kitschy, that he's in the barbecue eat-off, the Barbecue Kid? I think he was trying too hard.
I didn't come up with the name.
I think he was trying too hard.
He's 8 years old, all right? I mean, he
He's
came
got
up
to
with
get a new PR
and he's
team.
got his pet monkey there, Chongo, with him. I don't
Yeah,
understand
whatever. I
that.
don't get
Marlon
it.
Perkins eat your heart out there. But I'm looking forward to it. I know you're looking forward to it. So I'm going to let you get back to taping your Sabulous over
I
here.
gotta go. This is huge. I love Sabulous.
And I understand that you have a press person now, and
do.
she actually told me that you were going to be having, we're going to be making an announcement when our first radio broadcast will be. Sometime after the barbecue and before the 4th of July.
Yes, sometime in that time span, and we will have our first radio show. So tune in.
It's going to be fantastic.
It's going to be Sabulous.
It's going to be Sabulous. All right, Sabulous, I'll let you get back to doing Sabulous things. And remember, this is After Hours, and we what?
We never close.